I just don't know this kind of this kind of behavior Kim Kardashian is doing is a right image for women or not. I just don't know. Go ahead, Desiree.
Yeah, I don't know either. You know what? I don't know her personally. I can't tell you what she is or what she's not. I think there's so many other things to focus on in the world besides Kim Kardashian. Like I said, she's a successful woman. She's become an entrepreneur. And you gotta respect that. But as far as her image goes or whatever, I don't know her personally. So I can't tell you what she does wrong or what she doesn't do wrong or what image she's setting. Like I said, people choose who they want to follow and how they want to be and how they want to act. And just because she made a sex tape, it doesn't mean that she's the absolute worst person in the world. You know, there are so many average people who make sex tapes.
Right.
It's not the end of the world. You know what I mean? But because she has fame and it was out there, and everybody saw it, then it becomes a bigger deal.
Well, it's just sad though that there is that kind of image out there, and it is. I think it's degrading towards women. What do you say to that, Desiree? I think it's degrading towards women. Go ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. But like I said, you can choose to fall into this stuff.
Right.
And let that person be your role model, or you can become a leader of your own and decide, hey, you know what? I want to be great. I want to be successful myself. I want to do something impactful for my life.
Right.
And we live in a country where we have choices. We're free.
Right.
We can do what we wish.
Right.
And you can really absolutely do anything, overcome anything in life, and be as successful as you want to be.
That's a good message to have. I like that, because that's what we need right now. We really desperately need this. And, you know, we're just becoming, you know, people. What do you say to women who are wrestling to try to find God in their heart? What do you say to women who need God and who want to find God? What do you say to those kind of women? Go ahead, Desiree.
Well, I would say read the Bible. You know, get into a good Bible study. Get into a good method. You know, if you need a counselor or a Christian counselor, there are so many that are available. You know, there are so many great books. Joyce Meyer has great books. There's podcasts. There's a podcast app on your iPhone. Anthony Robbins, Joel Osteen. There's a lot of people to follow that have great messages on how to become more peaceful, or finding God, or just becoming an overall better person. It's not about becoming a godly person, but it's about having the ethics behind it, understanding the values and the morals for that sense.
That's great.
You don't have to be preaching all day long or kind of throw Jesus in everybody's face, but as long as you feel happy with yourself and you find yourself and you get to know yourself better and be a good person in life, you know, and reading the Bible does help a lot, and reading the books about Christianity help you a lot about who you are as a person.
That's the kind of message that we really do need in broadcasting. We know that seriously. We really need this. We desperately need this, and I'm just really grateful for having you and having Miss Washington State, Miss USA, Miss Washington State, and Miss USA Virginia. Now we got Miss Connecticut. We already had Miss Connecticut here. Here you are. Miss Desiree, and we appreciate that. And we also do have, Michelle, Miss Colorado International too, as well, 2009. And so this is a kind of positive image that the news media needs to get out there. They're not doing it. You're not finding this on radio. You're not finding this on talk radio. You're not finding this on the Christian networks. No. You're not hearing about this. This is a message that people need to hear, understand, and to have and not get offended, but talk about the issues that are dealing with this sinful culture we're in. Go ahead, Desiree.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand your question.
Oh, I want the sinful behavior of this, with all this technology and these images for women is not the image we need. I'm not telling. I'm just saying. I'm just saying in general terms here. What do you agree with that analysis? Go ahead, Desiree.
The analysis of having what? I'm confused. I'm not understanding what you're saying.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to put it into simple terms for people to understand. I'm just saying in broad terms that we need to have this for women to go down to. We don't need the news media telling us that we need to be like Kim Kardashian. What we need to have is a clear voice for Christianity. And then my question is, how come the news media is not talking about this very issue? They should be, and they're not. But here we are, we're addressing this issue. You're not going to find this message on Christian radio, the news media, newspapers. You're not going to find it anywhere. Why? They don't want to talk about it. I want to know what can he say to the general public that we do need to have networks such as this out there. Go ahead, Desiree.
I think unfortunately the way that we run nowadays, we've come such a long way. We've advanced a whole lot as a nation, as a country, as the world, pretty much. And people care a lot more about what's going on with celebrities than what's going on with, I don't know, the polar bears, for example. You know what I mean? So that's just how we come along, and that's how most people react. They become more self-centered, want to know that, the new fashion, the new makeup, the new shoes, or whatever it is. And is it right? No, but I think that's where you gotta figure out, have priorities in life. Figure out, I gotta focus on myself, because reading a magazine about a celebrity is not going to do anything for your future. Period. Just like a lot of people did at the ALS Bucket Challenge, and a lot of people did it just for the fun of it. They wanted to throw water on themselves. But what is it? You didn't really do anything to help the cause. You know what I mean? A lot of people didn't donate. A lot of people donated, and a lot of people didn't donate. They were just going along with this chain of bucket waters, right? Buckets of water. And that's just how society works, unfortunately. But I think that when you figure out what you want as a person, how you want to advance, and not be stale like everyone else, and want to do something for yourself and not worry about what's going on with Kim Kardashian's new shoes, then, you got to find that balance, find that priority where you focus more on yourself, and you start, having some values or morals or whatever you want to call it, or read, the Bible or something.
And where can people get